Welcome here to Creekside High School. We got senior night going on at Freedom Fields. Now down on the field, it's time to send you down for those festivities.
Try to remember you're here and always come behind you. I'm not saying I might not accidentally, but I will try.
On behalf of our principal, Mr. Stephen McCormick, our athletic director, Mr. Luke Maribel, our head baseball coach, Mr. Chris King, and his staff, we welcome you to the 2022 Creekside Baseball Senior Night presentation. This evening, we'd like to take a moment and recognize these graduating players, list some of their accomplishments both on and off the field, but more importantly, share this evening with their families. These 5 young men represent the Creekside High School baseball program's graduating class of 2022. First up tonight, number 18, Joe DeQuavius Dyer. Joe is joined this evening by his parents Teresa and Sean Dyer and his brother Chris. Joe moved to the area from Buffalo, New York, and has enjoyed being a part of the Creekside baseball team this season. At his previous school, Joe lettered in track and field and wrestling. Upon graduation, Joe is deciding between the University of North Florida and Florida Atlantic University to further his academic career and study business. When asked what advice Joe would give to future Creekside baseball players, his reply is to give maximum effort at all times, seek advice on how to get better every day, develop a strong mind that nobody can get to, and don't take Coach King's chirps too seriously. Remember that pitchers are great courtesy runners. What he will miss most, playing catch with his buddy Logan and running backwards a million times, fetching his overthrows. On his favorite Creekside memory, watching Coach King wrestle Rico and flatten him. His favorite quote, "The mistakes you make don't define you. What does is how you rise above them." Joe would like to thank all his fellow POs that made it such fun and a productive year of throwing baseballs. Joe, your parents are proud of all your accomplishments and look forward to your next chapter. Number 24, Jack O'Brien. Jack is accompanied by his parents, Kevin and Aaron O'Brien, and his sisters. Jack also joined us this year from Long Island, New York, and settled nicely here at Creekside High School. Not only has he been an asset to our baseball program, but Jack played basketball for the Knights earlier this year as well. Jack plans on attending Daytona State College in the fall, where he plans to major in business. Advice from Jack to new Creekside players: never strike out looking, especially on fastballs. What he will miss most is rolling in the dugout when we're coming back late in games, just like we did at Clay the other night. Favorite baseball memory: going to Tampa for spring break and hitting a home run against Northeast High School. His favorite quote or saying: take the risk or lose the chance. Jack would like to thank his family for supporting him and his coaches for their encouragement. Jack, your parents are proud of both you on and off the field and are excited for all that lies ahead for you. Number 6, Gavin Grant. Gavin is joined by his parents, Greg and Jamie Grant. Gavin has been a member of the Creekside baseball program all 4 years and lettered twice on varsity. Upon graduation, Gavin looks to study kinesiology and still has a few schools to visit with hopes of continuing his baseball career. Advice from Gavin to younger Creekside players: work hard, do the little things, and don't make King mad. What he will miss most are the bonds made both on and off the field. His favorite memory is beating Spruce Creek in back-to-back years. His favorite saying or quote: work hard because you never know who is watching. Gavin was asked, other than family, who would you want to recognize for having an influence on your life? Gavin said, that was easy. My best friend Cameron has been with me since I can remember. We practically grew up together. He's helped me become the person I am today, and I'm glad he's in my life. Also, a special shout out to Coach Laddie for all of his support. Gavin, your parents want you to remember just how much they love and support you, and know that whatever road you take, they're along for the ride. Number 9, Owen Wilfong. With Owen this evening are his parents, John and Aaron Wilfong, and his brother, Quinn. Owen has been a part of the Knights baseball program all 4 years and lettered 3 times on varsity. Owen will continue his baseball career at Rollins College down in Winter Park upon graduation. Owen has shared some great advice to younger players, saying, put twice as much work in off the field as on the field. What he will miss most are his teammates. A memory that stands out most was the trip to Georgia his sophomore year and the bonds formed on that trip. When it comes to his favorite quote or saying, it's simple: trust the system. Owen would like to thank his parents for putting in so much time and effort just so that he could play this game. He would also like to thank his brother for being his workout and throwing partner. Says he couldn't have done it without you all. Owen, it goes without saying that your family is thrilled for your success and looking forward to what you do next. Number 2, Chris Romano. With Chris this evening are his parents, Joel and Allison Romano, and his brother, Nick. Chris has been on the Knights roster all 4 years of high school and lettered 3 years on varsity. Chris is hoping to continue his baseball career at Tallahassee State College and study business management. Words of encouragement to young Knights players: do what you're asked and don't talk back to Kinger. What he will miss most is the best coaching staff in 904. Chris, you have a career in politics, brother. One of his favorite memories over his 4-year career is when we beat Spruce Creek his sophomore year, right before COVID shut everything down. When asked, what is your favorite quote or saying? Chris's reply was, like my mother says, everything happens for a reason. Chris would like to recognize his 2 best friends, Michael and Hudson, thanking them for always keeping him motivated to be the best that he can be. Chris, your parents love and trust that you will succeed in whatever you do and look forward to following you on your journey. Seniors, we leave you with these words: new beginnings, new directions, new experiences, and new challenges. Your families are very proud of each and every one of you. May God's blessing follow you all as you find new journeys to travel. May you walk safely along the pathways of your dreams. May His gentle hand guide the decisions you will make and the passions that you follow. May your hearts and lives always reflect His love and truth. And may hope be a light within you that you carry into each new day. And never forget that you will always be a Knight. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you your 2022 Senior Creekside Knights baseball players. Please stay in place for all your pictures, and then we'll continue to move forward as we get this baseball game started.
And there it is, Senior Night 2022. Time now for first pitch coming up next here on watch Slick Sports. Welcome here to Creekside High School as we get ready for senior night action between the Atlantic Coast Stingrays and your Creekside Knights. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for tonight's game. First up, the defensive alignment for Creekside as the wind's blowing out. They're going to need a good performance here tonight from that man on the mound, Owen Wilfong. Out in the outfield, Andrew Kelly, man at center. Jack O'Brien in left with Alex Calabro getting the start in right. Now to the infield, middle man up the middle. Ty Martineau at second. Chris Romano going to be at short tonight. The third baseman is Will Busey. Gavin Grant, man in first. Sean Ashenfelder getting the start behind the plate. And as I mentioned, Owen Wilfong, the senior, making the start on senior night. Numbers on Wilfong this year. He's been good. The Rawlings College commit. Whew. Here he is, 3.50 ERA in 22 innings pitched. He started 4 of his 7 appearances. Struck out 38 while only walking 10. He's been really good out on the mound. Coming off of a tough performance, though, against Bartram Trail. We'll see if he can rebound here today. So we're going to look at the batting order for Atlantic Coast. Stingrays, we'll see how the Stingrays line up in tonight's game. Colin Russ leading things off, followed by Daryl Walker, Cole Rushak. Freshman batting third. Noah Prodenico batting cleanup. Jordan Jacoby batting fifth. Jack Bernard in the sixth spot. 7, 8, 9. Kevin Rodriguez, Kyle DeGrange, and Chris Gant. As the Knights get all set and ready to go. And Rust will step up to the plate.
Leading off the top of the first for Atlantic Coast, center fielder number 1, Colin Rust.
Rust is a junior on this team. The Stingrays team enters 8-6. Coached by Aaron Bass. They've won 3 straight after losing 5 of their last 6 before then. Now 1-0 to Colin Russ. Outside 2-0. Wilfong, when he's been good, which is pretty much all of his appearances except that one against Bartram, he's been spot on, and control's been huge. Limiting the walks is going to be key for his performance tonight, as he's going to get a fly out to right there. Calabro bringing that one in. One away.
One away, that brings up the Stingray shortstop, number 12, Daryl Walker.
As Daryl Walker will step up to the plate. Wind blowing out to left field tonight. And it's blowing with force. They've had gusts well over 20 miles an hour today. As Rust will take a strike, though, 1. In for strike number 2. Nice curveball there from Wilfong out on the mound. You're going to see him throw a fastball, curve, and a changeup. He's got a fastball in the high 80s, low 90s, and he's going to use it to get Walker swinging there for out number 2.
Now
2 quick outs for Wilfong on the mound.
Cole Rusak.
Only took him 6 pitches, and Cole Rushak will step up to the plate. He takes a ball. Rusak awaits the 1-0. In for a strike. Make it 1-1 on him. Cole, a freshman, the only one of 2 underclassmen on this Atlantic Coast roster. He'll take a strike now, 1-2 on Cole Rusak. Here's the pitch. Takes that one low and away for a ball, 2-2. In terms of pitches per inning, Wilfong averages 17. Pitch number 11 of the first on the way, and it is a nasty curve to get Rusak looking. Wilfong, nice start here, sets him down 1, 2, 3. Headed into the bottom of the first. We're scoreless so far. Bottom of the first now on Slick Sports. Time now to take a look at the Stingrays out on the field tonight. Colin Russ getting the start out in center. Right fielder in tonight's ball game is Jordan Jacoby. Chris Gant, man in the left. The third baseman tonight is Kyle Grange. Jack Bernard in the other corner of the infield. He's at first. Noah Perdenico at second. Daryl Walker, the other middle infielder, at short. Cole Rusak getting the start behind the plate. And out on the mound is Logan Leon. Logan, he's a junior. Time now to take a look at the batting order. This night's lineup, he'll be facing Andrew Kelly back in the leadoff spot tonight. He'll be followed by Ty Martineau and the senior Chris Romano, who's been swinging a hot bat lately. Sean Ashenfelder batting in the cleanup spot. Carson Mcfarlane making his first start of the season after an off-season in which featured an infection in his heart that required surgery. Really incredible that he's able to play. He made his first at-bat pinch hitting last night. He'll be batting fifth tonight. Jack O'Brien batting sixth. Alex Calabro moves up to the seventh spot in the lineup. Gavin Grant back into the starting lineup tonight. He'll be batting eighth. And Will Busey rounding things out in the ninth spot. There's the first pitch now to Andrew Kelly. Shows bunt, gets it down, but it's going to roll foul. You'll see Kelly try to do that a lot out of the leadoff spot. Knights use that to try to get a runner on first base. And Kelly can do more than just bunt, though. He's been swinging a good bat this year. He awaits the 0-1 to him. Shows bunt, pulls back. It's inside for a ball. He's batting .269 with a .356 on base percentage. Driven in 6 out there. As he gets that bunt down, it's also going to roll foul. Tough start in this at-bat for Andrew Kelly. 1-2 to him now. One, two. Here it is. A sharp ground ball right at the shortstop. Throw on to first in time. Nice play there by Daryl Walker. One away, and up steps Ty Martineau.
And with one away, that brings up your second baseman, number 5, Ty Martineau.
Martineau stepping up to the plate now. Batting .227 this year, been slumping as of late. He's really good at forcing contact at the plate. Takes one outside. Looking at the contact rate. Makes contact on 68% of his swings as he sends that one into the right center field gap. That's down for extra bases. Martineau rounding second. He rounding first, headed for second. He's in with a stand-up double into scoring position with one away.
Next up for your Knights, senior shortstop, number 2, Chris Romano.
Mention that contact rate. He's been putting it in play. That time splits the right center field gap. And now he's in the scoring position for Chris Romano, who's been incredible at the plate this year. The numbers really jump off the page. 400 batting average, 554 on base, slugging at a 600 mark. He's got an OPS up over 1,000. He sends that back up the middle, diving, stop Walker. And that's all that's going to happen there. Able to keep the runner from headed home. But now runners at the corner is still only one away.
Number 20, Sean Ashenfelder.
Now Ashenfelder to the plate. So one pitch and a single for Chris Romano. Had his hitting streak snapped last night. Was able to reach a couple times by a walk. There he singles to get runners at the corners with one away. Sean Ashenfelder now to the plate. He takes one right down the middle. Romano headed for second. And oh man, he came in, was looking for Martineau to head home. Romano stopped. Still managed to slide into second safely. How about that? 0-1 to Sean Ashenfelder. The numbers this year on Sean, batting .255 as he sends that one into left field. Base hit. Martineau's going to score. Romano headed for the plate. The throw will not be in time. Ashenfelder strolls in to second safely, and the Knights strike first. They lead 2-0.
Into the game on the bases, number 1, Ezra Shields.
So Ezra Shields going to come in, pinch run for Ashenfelder.
Hitter, number 19, Carson Mcfarlane.
And up steps Carson Mcfarlane, making his first start of the season after an incredibly tough offseason for him. Had an infection in the heart, which required surgery as the runner Shields headed for third. He is safe. So they'll swipe third. Our runner standing 90 feet away. One out in the inning. McFarland led the Knights in hitting last season. But doubted for a minute if he was going to be able to play as oof. I'll have training staff come out as the third baseman there. As Grange is hurt currently. He'll be attended to by medical staff. So McFarland didn't know if he was going to be able to play or not this year. Made a pinch hit appearance and lined out to short his first time up. Now he'll be batting in the DH spot here tonight. I'm not sure if he's taping something up there or what. But we'll return to play here. McFarland will get to resume his at-bat. And it's 1-0 to him. Got a man standing on third. The Knights lead 2-0. Takes a strike. The Knights scoring first, absolutely huge for them. They've only done that in 4 of their 15 games. They're 3-1 when they do so. Getting that first run, absolutely huge for them. We'll see if they can use it to their advantage here. Mcfarlane awaits the 1-1. Here it is. That one low, 2-1. One out, runner on third. The 2-1 pitch, foul down the third base line. Steps back into the box. Choo-choo. Here it is. Curveball. Fair down the third base line. McFarland will drive in. Ezra Shields rounds first. And he'll have an RBI single. Welcome back, Carson McFarlane.
That'll bring up
How about that?
Your left fielder tonight, number 24, Jack O'Brien.
So the Knights will extend their lead to 3-0 here in the bottom of the first, courtesy of Carson McFarlane. He drives him in with the RBI single, and up steps Jack O'Brien. He sends one foul, grounded sharply down the left field line. Good job. 0-1 to him now. And it hit him. So O'Brien will reach first on the hit by pitch. And they're going to have a mound visit now. As I mentioned earlier, the significance of that first run for the Knights. They're 3-1 when scoring first, and it's absolutely huge for a young team, I think. They've only won one home game this year, and to be able to strike first, absolutely huge. And of the 10 games they've lost, they enter 5-10. 7 have been 2 runs or less. Have been by 2 runs or less. They've only lost 1 game out of the 10 they have dropped by more than 3 runs. So they've been playing them close, playing some competitive baseball. They tallied their first win since March 15th against Clay on Wednesday. In that game, Chris Romano homered twice, both of them 2-run shots. Absolutely huge game for the senior.
Tonight's right fielder, number 16.
As Alex Calabro, who drove in the winning run in that game, will step up to the plate. Shows bunt, pulls back, gets to the backstop. McFarlane will advance to third. O'Brien will stroll into second. 2 runners in scoring position. For Alex Calabro. Mentioned there, he drove in the winning run against Clay. In a limited sample size this season, Alex got 154. And that hit him. So base is loaded now, and up steps Gavin Grant on senior night.
Next up for your Knights, another senior, first baseman, number 6, Gavin Grant.
So the McFarlane single, back-to-back hit by pitches has the bases loaded. 3 runs already in the inning for your Knights. They lead 3-0, 1 out. Gavin Grant to the plate. Takes a strike. 0-1. The Knights seem to be jumping a little more early on in the count. In this one, they've been jumping on some Early pitches being more aggressive at the plate. Grant and this Knights team tend to be more patient hitters this year. And that hit him! The third straight hit by pitch. And that'll bring home Carson Mcfarlane. The Knights lead 4-0. And out comes head coach Aaron Bass. Not talking to his pitcher. You never want to do this in the first inning, but 4 runs already home for the Knights and just 1 out. Into the inning, bases loaded. And Leon, only 17 pitches into the outing, will have to exit early in this one. We'll step away here during the pitching change. Be back right after this here on Schlick Sports. Welcome back to Creekside. There's 4 runs already in, bottom of the first. And bases loaded, 1 out. Will Busey is Jacob Hale, the senior, going to enter. For the Stingrays. And early on, 2-0 now to Will Busey. And that their pitch to the at-bat also misses. The last thing you want to do making this appearance is walking a run home. But he does, so Busey will walk. And O'Brien will score. 5-0 Creekside.
Andrew Kelly.
Now back to the top of the order already. Kelly going to take a strike. Kelly led off the inning with a sharp ground out to short. He sends that one down the third baseline, in and out of the glove. Throw to first just in time, but it will score a run. So Kelly will drive in a run. Up steps Ty Martineau.
Your second baseman, number 5, Ty Martineau.
Martineau doubled to start off this rally. Now 6-0 Creekside. He pulls back, and it hit him. Bases loaded again.
Now batting, your senior shortstop. Number 2,
And
Chris
up steps
Romano.
Chris Romano. He fouls one off. Romano singled and later scored his last time up. Takes a strike, 1-2 to him now. As he pops that one up into right, and he lost it in the sun, but is able to recover. Jacoby gives his coaches a heart attack, but makes the play. 6-0 Creekside is the score. Heading into the second. Welcome back to Creekside High School. Brightway Insurance, the facility agency, is a proud supporter of Creekside baseball and Schlick sports. One of the largest property and casualty insurance agencies in Florida with access to over 100 carriers. They can insure home, car, boat, RV, jewelry, and even life insurance. If you need it insured, they can do it. Call text Brandon Baselli at 904-662-3444 for a free insurance review. Brightway Insurance, the Baselli agency, can write anywhere in the state of Florida and want to help you today. Shout out to
Leading off the
my
top of the second,
grandfather, we call him Pop, watching back in Peoria, Illinois.
Prudencio.
He was very pleased to find out I was doing sponsorship readings. As that one, line drive right at Will Busey. So 1 pitch, 1 out.
With 1 away, that brings up your right
Here
fielder,
in the top half
14,
of the second.
Jordan Jacoby.
And Jordan Jacoby will step up to the plate. Jacoby gonna take a strike. He's coming off of inning which ended with him fighting the sun for out number 3. He won the battle. Out in right field. We got a 1-1 count with 1 away here in the top of the second. Creekside coming off of a 6-run first. They lead 6-0. Jacoby trying to respond. He sends one into the gap. Left center field. It's down for a base hit. Atlantic Coast with their first base runner of the night. Thanks to the Jordan Jacoby single.
First baseman, number 17, Jack Bernard.
So Jack Bernard to the plate. with 1 out and 1 on here in the second. Gonna check on Jacoby over at first. Gets back inside. Wilfong working out of the stretch, comes set. Fires a fastball just low for a ball. Not a chilly night necessarily, but starting to cool off with the breeze. And I'm sitting in the shade, so that doesn't help much. As Wilfong gonna work a strike in on Jack Bernard. And a nice curveball to follow it up. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes on Jack Bernard. Wilfong looking for out number 2 here in the second. He and his Knights leading 6-0 early on. Still check on Jacoby at first. Gets back safely. Foul one back. Staying alive at 1-2. And swung on and missed. Nice curve. Able to fool Bernard for out number 2. And up steps Kevin Rodriguez.
That'll bring up your designated hitter, number 31, Kevin Rodriguez.
Wilfong showing him a couple curveballs and dropping in a hook to finish him off there. 2 outs now. And a runner on first. Rodriguez looking to extend the inning. Takes a curveball in for a strike. 0-1. Got a very eventful week in sports here. Jacoby back safely at the pickoff attempt at first. You got opening week in the MLB. The Cubs are undefeated so far. You got the Masters starting up. Tiger Woods playing there. Rodriguez is going to take strike 2. And for these Knights, 3 games in 3 days. This the last one of the 3 games set. Nearly threw that one down the right field line. Nice stop by Grant over at first. Ochu. Up and away. Ball 1 to Rodriguez. Knights winning 6-5 in 10 innings against Clay on Wednesday. Came back and lost 3-1 to Trinity Christian last night. Was that pitch outside 2-2? Looking to finish off this week with a win on senior night, and they're off to a good start, leading 6-0. 2 outs here in the second. Runner goes on the 2-2 count. That one back up the middle, down for a base hit. Runner Jacoby heading for third. Kelly throws not in time. So 2 strike, 2 out single from Kevin Rodriguez will extend the inning. Runners at the corners now for Kyle Delgrange.
Next up for the Stingrays, third baseman, number 10, Kyle Delagrange.
Delagrange stepping up with 2 out, 2 on. They want to come back in this one against a tough pitcher in Wilfong. Got to be able to cash in on opportunities like this. Delagrange starting at third base tonight. This matchup last year did not disappoint, at least for Creekside fans. As that one bounces off the umpire and into left field. That will drive in a run. Well, that's just bad luck for the Knights. Let's hope the ump's all right as well. That was not a soft line. It's not a soft ground ball.
Next up for
But
the
an RBI
Stingrays,
single for
left
Della
fielder,
Grange.
number 8, Chris Gant.
I have not seen a play like that in a while. That one, just bad luck for the Knights. That was going to be heading right at Romano. Yeah, it hit off the and it hits off the leg of the infield umpire. Goes the opposite direction out to the left field. Able to score a run, now 6-1. Knights still with the lead over Atlantic Coast. Chris Gant now in an 0-2 hole to Owen Wilfong. Oh, 2 pitch. Curveball low and away. Good stop there by Aschenfelder behind the plate. Knights lead 6-1, 2 on, 2 out. Top of the second inning. The 1-2. Curveball. Didn't come down in time. Now 2-2. 2 on, 2 out, 2-2 count. 6-1 Creekside. Here in the top of the second. Senior night at Freedom Field. Knights off to a hot start. Looking to limit the Stingrays to just 1 run here in the second. Now full count on Chris Gant. The leadoff man, Colin Rust on deck. The 3-2. Runners go, swung on and missed. Wilfong, fans' 4th victim at the plate tonight. Atlantic Coast does strike back, get 1 on the board. They still trail Creekside 6-1 in the second. First Coast Lighting and Fans is a proud supporter of Creekside Baseball and Schlick Sports. Stop by their showroom to browse their extensive selection of lights, fans, and accessories for your home, or check out their website at www.firstcoastlighting.com from the comfort of your own home. Located on San Jose Boulevard across from Winn-Dixie and Bailey's Powerhouse Gym, they look forward to seeing you soon.
Off the bottom of the second for your Knights.
Bottom of the second now.
Number 20, Sean
As
Aschenfelder.
4-5-6 due up for the Knights. They scored 6 in the bottom half of the first. As Aschenfelder leads off the bottom of the second with a bloop single out to center. He's trying for 2. He'll get in with a double. Now heading for third as the throw got away. Double and an error for Sean Aschenfelder. I don't know if that's how I'm going to score it. Either way, Knights got a runner on third. Nobody out. Carson Mcfarlane now to the plate.
Next up for the Knights, designated hitter number 19, Carson Mcfarlane.
Drove in a run with a single. His last time up. Taking his first start of the season, led the Knights in hitting last year. And after not knowing if he was going to be able to play or not at the start of the year, he sends that one high and deep to left. Going back on it, it's going to be a one-hopper off the wall. That'll score Ashenfelder. Carson Mcfarlane into second with the double. How about that? Halfway to the cycle, 2 RBIs in 2 innings for Carson Mcfarlane in his return.
Jack O'Brien.
Not half bad for the sophomore. Jack O'Brien now to the plate. Ground ball between third and short. The throw to first, not going to be in time. O'Brien hustles it out for the infield single. Still nobody out. 7-1 Knights lead.
Next up, the left fielder.
Here in the
Number
bottom
16,
of the second.
Alex Calabro.
Alex Calabro now to the plate. Was hit by a pitch his last time up. Runner O'Brien goes, no throw. He'll stroll in with a stolen base. As he sends that one into center. Does it have enough? It's hauled in for out number 1. The throw up the third base line, and McFarland will score the 8th run of the game for Creekside. They lead 8-1 here in the second inning. Offensive onslaught on senior night.
And with one away, that brings up a senior. First baseman, number 6, Gavin Grant.
So Gavin Grant to the plate. He was hit by a pitch. That drove in a run his last time up. 1 out, runner on second, shows bunt, pulls back, ball 1. Runner on second, O'Brien. We got an 8-1 Creekside ball game early on. As Grant shows bunt, just on top of it. So he'll go back to the backstop. 1-1. One out, 1 on, and a 1-1 count. 1-1 pitch in for strike number 2 on the senior Gavin Grant. Takes one low, 2-2 on him now. 8-1 Creekside with the lead, looking to do more. Runner in scoring position, only 1 out, bottom of the second. And that's going to hit Grant. Dead ball, so O'Brien, who was attempting a steal of third on that one, is going to have to stay put at second.
Your third baseman, number 3, Will Busey.
And that'll bring up Will Busey. Walked in a run last time. And he's got runners at first and second, 1 out. And a sharp ground ball to first. 3-6. 3 not in time at first. Do get the force at second. Now runners at the corners, 2 away for Andrew Kelly.
Back to the top of the order for the Knights. Center fielder, number 10, Andrew Kelly.
Busey got a good lead over at first. They're going to check on him. Gets back in time. Is that pitch to Kelly? Chopper to third, scooped up by Grange. The throw, not in time. Did he get him on the tag? They're gonna say he did. But the Knights plate 2 more in the second. They lead 8-1 heading into the third. Top of the third now. Tonight's game is sponsored in part by Harborview Title Company, your local title company that brings the closings to you. They can close your sale or refinance at your home, your office, on your boat, while you're on vacation, or as you cheer on your favorite team. It's an attorney-run title company that partners with you to successfully close your deal. Whether you're a realtor, mortgage broker, lender, or homeowner selling or refinancing your home, you can trust Harborview Title to get the deal to the closing table on your terms. Call Harborview Title at 904-834 5979 to see how they can help. Top of the third now. Knights lead 8-1. It's the most runs they've scored since March 11th in a loss 11-10 against Bishop Snyder. Scored 10 runs earlier on in the season against Bishop Kenny, a game they won in 11 innings.
Number 12, Daryl Walker.
Offense had kind of gone dormant there for a little bit. Scored 6 runs against Clay, 4 against Bartram, 1 against Trinity Christian. They got 8 in 2 innings today. There's 1 out already in the inning. Daryl Walker will take a strike. Next pitch up and in, 1-1-2. Walker struck out swinging his first time up. Swings at that one late on the fastball. 1-2. Look for him to try to go with the change of the curve here. No, he blows a fastball by Walker. Strike out his 5th man of the night. And with 2 outs,
up the catcher, number 24,
up steps Cole Russack. Two outs in the third. First pitch on the way. That one down the right field line. O'Brien coming in. He'll scoop it up, but not in. But he'll stroll in with the single. So 2 out single. And up steps Noah Prudencio, I think.
Into the game on the bases, number 6, Brock Sutton. And now batting for the Stingrays, second baseman number 3, Noah Prudencio.
Snap throw after the strike, not in time. My pen just ran out of ink. Completely randomly. That one bobbled over at short, but Romano recovers. Toss to Martineau for out number 3. So the Stingrays get a base runner, can't do anything more. Still 8-1 heading into the bottom of the third. Welcome back here, bottom of the third. Knights lead 8-2. Heading into the bottom half of the inning, tonight's game sponsored in part by Action Sports Jacks. Listen, watch, subscribe. Watch on CBS 47 and Fox 30 daily, and listen on ESPN 690 from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. Action Sports Jacks. Listen, watch, subscribe. Bottom half of the third inning now. Knights lead 8-2.
Leading off the bottom of the third for the Knights, second baseman, number
Steps
5,
Ty Martineau.
Ty Martineau.
Martineau is going to send one down the right field line. There, he's rounding first, headed for second. The throw will not be in time. Ty Martineau in with his second double of the night. Make him 2 for 2. Reach base in all
Next
three
up,
plate
your
appearances.
senior shortstop, number 2, Chris Romano.
And up steps Chris Romano. Knights not showing any signs of letting up. Already a runner in scoring position. 1 run into the bottom of the third. They lead 8-1. As Romano gonna be hit. That's the 4th Knights hitter hit by a pitch tonight.
That'll bring up your catcher, number
And
20,
up steps Sean Ashenfelder. He's 2 for 2, doubled twice. Led off last inning with a double. Scored on the Mcfarlane double. The Knights have hit 5 doubles tonight. They're not just playing small ball. Finding gaps, hitting it down the line. Doing it all. Ashenfelder takes one outside. 1-1. 2 on, nobody out. Bottom of the third here. An 8-1 Creekside ball game. And runners go. That one into left center field. Gap center fielder Russ coming in on it. Makes the catch. Runners retreat back to their respective bases. And up steps Carson Mcfarlane with 2 on and 1 out.
With 1 down, that brings up your DH, number 19, Carson Mcfarlane.
He's 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs in his return tonight. Got a single and a double. And in the third inning, already looking to do more. Takes one high for a ball. Takes a look at Martin over at second. Fires in a strike. 1-1. And they'll look Martineau back to the second base bag. Mcfarlane batted .302 last year. Had 11 RBIs. That was his freshman season with the Knights. He takes strike 2 there. In their final game against Fleming Island, he doubled in the go-ahead run. Ended up losing, however, in the bottom of the 7th after Fleming Island walk-off double. themselves as he sends that one back into left center field gap. Martineau headed for the plate. He's gonna score. 3 for 3, 3 RBIs. Can't say enough about Carson McFarlane's return tonight.
Now batting, a senior, right fielder number 24, Jack O'Brien.
9-2 Creekside. Up steps Jack O'Brien. He's 1 for 1. Also got hit by a pitch. As Romano went before the pitch was released. O'Brien fouls it off. 0-1. And Hale is going to be called for a balk now. He moved his shoulders after he came set. Either way, now 2 runners in scoring position for Jack O'Brien. Singled his last time up, sends that one high and deep to left. Left fielder doesn't know where it is. It ain't gonna matter because it's over the wall. Jack O'Brien has gone deep for the second time this year, and the Knights take a 12-1 lead. Hit a home run in Tampa earlier this year. That one was a no-doubter. Wind blowing out to left. He put that one way over the left field fence. And the 3-run home run will give the Knights a 12-1 lead.
Left fielder number 16, Alex Calabro.
Up steps Alex Calabro now. That's the first home run at Creekside High School since I've been broadcasting here. It's my second year, so. Outfield dimensions, not a small ballpark whatsoever. 314 to each of the foul poles, 375 to dead center, 355 to right and left field. Now 2-1 to Alex Calabro. 2-2. Jack O'Brien going deep. Carson Mcfarlane with 3 RBIs. Ty Martineau with 2 doubles. Knights offensive onslaught. They lead 12-1 here in the bottom of the third.
And with 2 down, that brings up a senior.
And up steps Gavin Grant. Two outs. Gavin Grant to the plate after the Calabro strikeout. He takes a pitch in the dirt. Ball 1. That is the 3rd home run in 3 games for this Knights team. They'd hit 1. Yes, only 1 through their first 12 games. I don't mind. I didn't even get to call that one. That was in their Tampa trip I couldn't make. Had some fun home run calls here the past few games as Grant hustles out of infield single. After getting hit by pitches in his first 2 plate appearances.
Third baseman, number 3, Will Busey.
Gets the hustle single there. So Will Busey to the plate. Grounded into a fielder's choice his last time up. walked in his first plate appearance. Takes that one on the inside part of the plate for a strike. Busey takes a ball. So now Jack O'Brien has tied Chris Romano for the team lead in home runs. Each of them have 2. The only question is, who's going to pull out in front if they're able to? Can't be having a 2-way tie now. A 1-2 to Will Busey. And he balked. So, no pitch after the balk from Hale. That's the second time this inning he's done so. So Grant will advance out to second now. Bottom of the third, 12-1 Knights lead. 2-2 with 2 outs. Here's the pitch to Busey. Hard ground ball to second, scooped up, throw to first in time to end the inning. But the Knights get 4. Carson Mcfarlane's driven in a run in every inning, and this time Jack O'Brien with the 3-run shot to left. Knights lead 12-1 heading into the 4th.
Coach King and the Knights.
Back now, top of the 4th, Knights lead 12-1. Just got word that home run Jack O'Brien hit. Put it into the pond behind the fence.
Leading off the top of the
Whew.
4th for the Stingrays.
He got a hold of that one.
Number 14, Jordan Jacoby.
It's Jordan Jacoby now leading off the top of the 4th. Creekside with a 12-1 lead. It's Owen Wilfong. Starts off Jacoby with a strike. Jordan Jacoby singled and scored the only run of the game for Atlantic Coast last time up. Now 1-1. Swung on and missed. 2 strikes on him now. And a curveball high. Make it 2-2 on Jacoby. Wilfong got a very comfortable margin out there on the mound. It's his Knights leading by 11. This is the most runs they've scored all year. That one fouled. No play there for O'Brien or Grant. That pitch gets away. Full count. This is the most run the Knights have scored. That one fouled back. Jacoby will stay alive. This is the most runs the Knights have scored since Wednesday, March 4th, 2020, against Pace Academy, a game in which they scored 13. They got time to pass that. He'll walk
Next
him.
up for the
So
Stingrays,
Jacoby will take
first
first.
baseman, number 17, Jack Bernard.
Jack Bernard to the plate. So leadoff man walks. I'll try to put a little something together now. The Knights with a 12-1 lead. It's the most runs they've scored, I mentioned, since March 4th, 2020. If they were to pass that 13 mark, next most they've scored was 21 against Yulee on March 12th, 2019. Sure, some of the seniors on this team remember that one. Chris Romano was on that team. Owen Wilfong on the mound right now. Got an 0-1 count on Bernard. Gets him swinging at one above the belt. And he wasn't going to catch it. That one. Beautiful fastball. You can see the dirt coming off the glove on impact for catcher Sean Ashenfelder. 0-2. Go back to it there. That time high 1-2. Got to ice the hand after catching a guy like Wilfong. Not enough padding can help you not feel a 90-mile-an-hour fastball. Relieves it a bit. But if my dad can't catch my 65-mile-an-hour heat without a catcher's mitt, whew. And if he's not just raising my self-esteem after saying he felt that one, 90-mile-an-hour can't feel too good. Excuse me. 2-2. Low and away. Good at bat here from Jack Bernard. He's worked it to full. Again, the 3-2. Got him looking at strike three. Nice pitch there by Owen Wilfong. And Ashenfelder going to go speak to him on the mound. And so is head coach Chris King. A quick word from our sponsors. Today's Creekside baseball game is brought to you in part by Troy Steelheim with Bank of England Mortgage. Join this team, our local FDIC insured mortgage lender who can help you with your home purchase or to refinance your home. Interest rates are still low, so give Troy and his team a call today at 904-992-1000 or online at bojacks.com.
Now batting for the Stingrays, designated hitter number 31, Kevin Rodriguez.
Kevin Rodriguez to the plate. He singled his last time up, drove in a run. Excuse me, he did not drive in a run. I lied. 12-1 is the score. One out here in the top half of the fourth. Creekside with the lead. Carson Mcfarlane with 3 RBIs, the sophomore in his return to the starting lineup. Jack O'Brien hit a 3-run home run last inning in the bottom of the third. That one lined into center field for a base hit. That will advance the runner 90 feet to second. So 1 away, 2 on.
Next up for the Stingrays,
for Kyle Delagrange.
number 23, Ty Swanson.
Excuse me. Pinch hitting for Delagrange is Ty Swanson. This pitch gets away. Runner's going to stay where they originally. That home run from O'Brien didn't just clear the fence. I mean, it cleared it with ease. Went into the pond behind the little gravel road beyond the fence. Left field. That pond actually stretches all the way around that outfield fence. Still about good 15, 20 feet though behind it. This Wilfong pickoff attempt close, but not in time. Swanson at the plate. He's got a 1-1 count on him. Takes a strike, check throw down to first, close. Not in time, caught. Rodriguez. His guard down over at first. Atlantic Coast does not beat Creekside since 2017. They trail 12-1 now. They got to start their comeback efforts soon here in the top of the fourth, 2 outs. And Chris Gant to the plate with 2 runners on. Again, 12-1 Knights lead. This is the most runs they've scored.
Next up for the Stingrays, number 15,
Since they
Chad
put up
Mosley.
13 in 2020. Chad Mosley will step up to the plate now, pinch hitting for Chris Gant. He chops that one weakly foul. Just a dribbler down the first base line. That one chopped to third. And Porter lands it with backhand, just step on third for the force out to end the inning. So the Stingrays get a couple base runners, can't do anything with them. Heading into the bottom of the fourth, Creekside leads 12-1. Bottom of the fourth now. Knights lead
Leading off
12
the
to
bottom of the
1.
fourth for your
Tonight's game is
Knights,
sponsored in part by
number
Action
7,
Sports
Porter
Jacks. Watch
Lindsay.
on CBS 47 and Fox 30 daily and listen in on ESPN 690 from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. Action Sports Jacks. Listen, watch, subscribe. Porter blands it. Steps up to the plate. He's pinch hitting for Andrew Kelly. He takes a strike after fouling one away. Knights lead 12 to 1. The most runs a Creekside team has put up in one game was 21 against St. Augustine back on March 12th, 2019, in a game they won 21 to 3. Blands it. A jam there, sent one foul. Colin Russ, the new pitcher for Atlantic Coast. Jacob Hale going 2 2/3 innings. It was a tough night for him. Each of the first two pitchers there allowing 6 runs each. As Russ fires one for a ball. Now 3-2 full count on Porter Blands it. And swung on and missed. He got him swinging. So good at bat. Ends in defeat for Porter Blands it.
Next up for the Knights, second baseman,
And
number
up steps
5,
Ty Martineau.
Martineau.
He's 2 for 2 with 2 doubles. Also was hit by a pitch in this one. He scored twice. Was the rally starter in the first and second innings. He sends a chopper to short, fielded cleanly, throw to first in time. So 2 quick outs for Colin Rust on the mound. And up steps Chris Romano.
Batting with 2 away, your senior shortstop, number 2, Chris Romano.
He's 1 for 2, was hit by a pitch. Flew out and singled in this one. He takes a strike. 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth. Creekside leads 12 to 1 over Atlantic Coast. Senior night. Going well, to say the least. As a nice curveball gets Romano to swing. 0-2 on him now. And that can't feel good. Starting to cool down, and that's the second time tonight he's been hit by a pitch. That could not feel good.
Now batting for the Knights,
By Romano's
your
reaction, I don't
number
think he
20,
did.
Sean Aschenfelder.
So Sean Aschenfelder to the plate. He's 2 for 3, doubled 2 times. And flew out to center. It's 1-0 to him now. And that one looped out into shallow right field by the line. It will drop. Romano headed for third. He gets there in time. That was an epic voice crack. Sean Aschenfelder took a big turn over at first. Ended up getting back in time.
Next up for Creekside, your DH, number 19, Carson Mcfarlane.
So Carson Mcfarlane has driven in a run in each of the first each of the first 3 innings. He's got a runner on third this time. 2 outs in the fourth. Knights lead 12-1. I don't know. I'm a 15-year-old broadcaster, so you can pretty much put together a good voice crack compilation after the season. That one's definitely making the top of the list. Inside on Carson Mcfarlane. 1-1 to him now. One. Inside. Make it 2-1. Russ. Set down the first 2 men he saw. Now hit by pitch. A single. Got runners at the corners. The 2-1. Chopper into left field. He's done it again. 4 innings, 4 hits, 4 RBIs.
Next up, your senior right fielder, number 24, Jack O'Brien.
What a night for Carson Mcfarlane. Now flashback time. Jack O'Brien also having himself a night.
Number 14,
As
DJ
he's 2 for 2. Was hit by a pitch his first time up. Then the bottom of the third. Sent one over the fence for a 3-run bomb, in which he hit into the lake. About 15 feet behind the left field fence. I haven't been back there, but you can see the fence that borders it. We'd estimate about 10, 15 feet. O'Brien, that was his second home run of the year. He's got 2 runners on now, and an 0-1 count. And next pitch, low and in for a ball. One. Curveball in on the hands, got him to swing over it. Nice pitch from Rust. Now 1-2 on Jack O'Brien. Takes one high, good eye. Now 2-2. Knights offense having their way. They lead 13-1 here in the fourth. So O'Brien staying alive. Fouls one away. Whew, excuse me. 2-2. Two outs, 2 on, and a 2-2 count. Bottom of the fourth, 13-1, Knights lead. Here's the 2-2 to Jack O'Brien. Got him to swing under a good fastball to get him out of the inning, but the Knights strike for one more. They lead 13-1 heading into the fifth. Top of the fifth, Creekside with a 13-1 lead. And then to pitch for them, the senior,
As we get
Joe
to the top of the fifth,
DeQuavius
the Stingrays
Dyer.
are back to the top of the order. Center fielder, number 1. Oh, now the pitcher, number 1, Colin Rust.
Colin Rust will step up to face him first. Dyer, besides pitching, he scored the winning run, came in, was the only person left to pinch run in that game that lasted 10 innings against Clay. Came in, pinch ran, stole second, and ended up scoring on a single. Is Michael Bysham going to come in for Chris Romano?
Ladies and gentlemen, senior
Giving him a
Chris
nice ovation here on senior night.
Into the game at shortstop, number 13, Michael Bysham.
Yeah, Dyer tripped on a groundhog, stole second, and then went from second to home on a bloop single to score the winning run. And now,
Ladies and gentlemen, senior Gavin Grant.
Gavin Grant will
Into the
sub
game at
out.
first base, Nick Fattori.
Nick Fattori in at first.
Ladies and gentlemen, senior Jack O'Brien.
And now,
Into the game in right field, number 15,
Jack O'Brien.
Connor Gillum.
Connor Gillum going to be playing right.
Don't schedule us on senior night.
Now 1-2. Rust lays off. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Colin Rust. He lays off, and it's a walk.
That'll bring up the shortstop, number 12, Daryl Walker.
And up steps Daryl Walker. The numbers on Joe Dyer pitching this year. Got a 1.61 ERA and 4.1 innings pitched. 3 appearances for him. He's only allowed 1 earned run. Struck out 10 while walking 2. As he gets a slow chopper to third. Nice effort made by Michael Bysham. But the swinging bunt will work to perfection. And now runners at first and second with nobody out. Up steps Cole Rusak.
Next up for the Stingrays, catcher, number 24, Cole Rusak.
First pitch to him, low and away for a ball. One 0. Low for a ball. And quick mound visit is Coach Robbie heading out. Chat a little bit with Dyer on the mound. Time now to think. Is Jackson Palmer going to go out for Andrew Kelly in center? First Coast Lighting and Fans is a proud supporter of Creekside Baseball and Schlick Sports. Stop by their showroom to browse their extensive selection of lights, fans, and accessories for your home. Or check out their website at firstcoastlighting.com from the comfort of your own home. Located on San Jose Boulevard across from Winn-Dixie and Bailey's Powerhouse Gym. They look forward to seeing you soon. 2-1. He'll take a strike. That next pitch to Rusak low, 3-1. Rusak 1 for 2 tonight. Singled, struck out, got a runner in scoring position now. At the top of the fifth, they trail 13-1. Fouls that out of play, full count. Three, 2. Fouled away again. Good at bat from Cole Rusak. So again, the full count pitch, and if I just heard myself correctly, I believe Coach Chris King just called him DeQuavius. That's really something. He's in a good mood tonight. For good reason. 13-1 Creekside here in the top of the fifth. And that one close, but low for ball 4, so bases loaded. And up steps Noah Prudencio.
I'm going to bring up your second baseman, number 3, Noah Prudencio.
So it's actually Prudencio, but Prudencio. Close. Just got to get the syllables correct. Prudencio. Bases loaded, nobody out. 13-1 Creekside with the lead. Top of the fifth. Now 0-2 on Prudencio. Dyer. Step off as time called at the plate. DeQuavius Dyer takes the sign. Joe gonna come sit out on the mound. And jams them. Just a bloop single. But it'll do the trick. 1 run home. For the Stingrays, still nobody out in the inning. Prudencio coming through for his team.
Next up for the Stingrays, right fielder number 14.
So bases still loaded with nobody out. Jacoby to the plate. Action in the bullpen for the Knights. And that is Logan Dupre. And that one skied out into shallow right. Coming in is Gillum. He dropped it, so he'll throw to second for the force out. Good heads up play there. 1 run's going to score on the play.
Next up,
So
first
1
baseman,
away.
number 17, Jack Bernard.
Jack Bernard to the plate. I should mention, by the way, Gillum is a catcher, so I don't think they had anyone else available to play right field. Maybe Ezra Shields. You want to throw him out there? I don't know. They showed off the big arm to get him at second. Two runs in. Stingrays still trail by 10, 13 to 3. Runners at the corners. One away. Let's check on the runner at first. Gets back inside. That's a dangerous move with the runner standing on third. It does have a big lead over at first base. And he goes. Good pitch there for a strike. 0-2 on Jack Bernard. He's 0 for 2 with 2 Ks in this one. The 0-2. And a slow roller out in front of the mound, fielded by Ashenfelder. He'll get that out at first. Throw to the plate, close, but not in time. Nice play by the catcher, Ashenfelder. That's not Sean. As he's subbed out. As Gavin Strumpf behind the plate.
With 2 away, that'll bring to the plate.
And good heads-up base running as well. Kenneth Baez-Diaz will step up to the plate. Baez-Diaz awaits the pitch from Dyer. Takes the ball. Fouls one back, now 1-1. Top of the 5th inning, we got a 13-4 ball game. 2 outs. Creekside with the lead. He gets a strike in there now, 1-2. Comes set. The 1-2. Close. Just up and in. Now 2-2. Two outs, so runner on third, and a 2-2 count on Baez-Diaz. Dyer comes set. Here's the pitch. That one back up the middle for a base hit. That'll score one. Baez-Diaz with the RBI single. That'll make it 13-5. 4 runs in the inning. The Rays still trail Creekside by 8.
Stingrays, third baseman, number 23, Ty Swanson.
And up steps Ty Swanson. He'll take a strike. $13-5, Creekside with the lead. Runner on first, 2 outs here in the 5th. That one fouled away. 1-2 on Ty Swanson. Oh, 2 pitch. Here it is. Got him! Looking at strike 3. So Dyer will work through the inning. Atlantic Coast does end up scoring 4. The Creekside still with the lead, 13-5, heading into the 5th. Ezra Shields leading things off. Here in the bottom of the 5th, Creekside carrying a 13-5 lead. He's pinch hitting for Alex Calabro. Popped up. Shallow left field, and catch will be made. I smell pizza by Walker, and I'm going to have to go get me a slice.
Creekside, number 25, Nick Vittori.
This is Nick Vittori. Step up to the plate. He takes a ball low. Starting to cool off, wind blowing. The sun set. As Vittori sends that back up the middle into center field for a base hit. Nick Vittori getting in on the action. Well, now base hit for him.
Next up for your
Up
Knights,
steps
number 21, Jackson
Palmer. And with the cool air, I brought out my pants that I packed in my broadcasting bag at the start of the season. I think I've had them in there since the Bishop Kenny game in February. I swear they fit when I put them in there, but now they're about 2 inches too short. Also doesn't help that I'm wearing shorts under them, but can't keep up with my growth spurts now. And it's all added up